What's the word, man? It's your boy Juggathon James, live and direct. Today we got a special guest, like you feel me? Be all over the internet doing this shit. Definitely be having New York in the frenzy. Definitely very interesting. We're gonna do an over the phone call interview. But before we get into that, I ain't gonna front. Son is actually really talented. And I'm gonna let y'all figure it out off the track. Like I said, y'all already know when I get on it's over when I get on that. Juggathon James live and direct. Let's do it.
really want to love you. I really want to love you.
Wait, whoa, don't need no climbing the peak, reaching. Word around the town, they know we had it for 3
Yeah,
seasons.
we got Relly on the check-in today.
Good energy, deep breathing. You living up in hell, then don't ask me why I need them.
But hold on.
I really want to love you.
Get into this music though.
Wait,
get into this
whoa,
music.
don't need no climbing the peak, reaching. Word around the town, they know we had it for 3 seasons. Fuck away from haters, good energy, deep breathing. You living up in hell, then don't ask me why I need demons. Don't ask why we need guns, you got it for the low, then we need some. She said broke niggas get no threesomes. You know whack pussy get no reruns. Oh no, rewind, replay. Now she tryna link me for like 3 nights, 3 days. That pussy I don't even want to get involved with that at all. Talk about broke niggas get no threesome.
Shit got that old school.
You must not know.
Shit got that old school bop. I like this right here.
Wait. Unbothered and untouched. When they check the score, they gon' say we won, dumb fucks. Take a leap of faith, niggas still couldn't jump us. These bitches hit the action, they still be trying to hump us. You can step, but you don't wanna step around all this tough luck. Woke up 6:30, bacon still throwing thumbs up. I ain't with the laughing or the joke or the runs up. Your brother just died, only reason the blunts up. Fuck you niggas, the front's up. I got her one piece, all I had was like $1. Stuffed your lady in the car, we only came with like one truck. All the losses to the game, we chuck it up. I told niggas closing that door is not enough, you gotta bury the stuff. I met money, she was traveling with us. Shit funny, you ain't carry shit for us. I met life, she a B-I-T-C-H. Either way, these bitches. Wait, ask your mama, your boy back in designer. Had a bad dream, I was playing craps with your honor. Nigga aced out, even the shoes match with the collar. Send me to my home, let me cool back in Wakanda. Wait, we could get them gone, but I moved back from the drama. Find out where you live, you gon' move back with your mama. Withdrawals from that kitchen. Go and cook up a brick. Ain't no hooks when you lit, nigga.
I like this. It's different. That's that real bop, real hip hop type shit. I like that. Big up Relly, man. About to get him on the phone, live phone call. You know this nigga, he be ain't no telling what he got going on. Yo,
Hello? Yo?
Relly, what's the word?
Yo, what's the word? What's the word?
We outside, we live, man. We live, man. We live, man. What's
What's the
going
word?
on with
Holla
you?
at me. Strong Island. No money Island. What's the word?
Yeah, son, I ain't gonna lie. That track, I started off with that track. That was a good vibe. That was good boom bop rap.
You got a show, kid?
Organized, bro. That's one of the most unorganized sets in the world. Please, son. Mac Ballers, bro.
And then you
Mac Baller. Who over here talking about some Mac Baller? Yo. Well, that was Mac Baller.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
My fault, bro. I had to talk.
Nah, what's going on with you though, bro?
Shit, I'm good, bro. What's up, bro? Talk to me, man. Yeah.
Shit, man. First off,
That's right.
lower your shit a little bit so we can hear you clearly.
You said what?
All right, there we go. I can hear you. Nah, yeah. I mean, first off, I want to say I appreciate you fucking with your boy. You feel me? You was around 3 years ago when a nigga was on live trying to figure this shit out. Still trying to figure this shit out, but I appreciate you locking in with me, holding your word. You feel me? That's official.
Come on now, a lot of niggas out here know what you heard. A lot of niggas hit me for interviews. You heard? I ain't one of them. You heard, bro? You just the first nigga that hit me besides like a Pete Fields or who's outside that I locked in with them on some like. Feel me? I went all
Appreciate
the way
that.
through with it. So you
Appreciate
should
that.
know that because around us, that's why I'm here.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I ain't gonna lie. Before we get, it's gonna be a little bit of bullshit. That's what the people want to hear. But I'm no bad energy. Before
You
we
got a
get to
live
that,
chat? You got a live chat over there?
you said what?
You got a live chat over there? Like
Nah, I'm
people
just live. It's just me and you. It's like we chopping it up. I'm recording it, but we chopping it up and they
I bet.
hearing really. You feel me?
I
But in reality, you know me, I be on that other drama shit. I really try to stay away from that. So obviously, it's gonna be questions and shit that you feel what I'm saying. But before we get into all of that, gotta stick to the positive shit. A lot of niggas don't even know. They might see it on your gram and shit like that, but they don't know how serious you actually take rap. Like even the intro track that you sent me that I play, like that's different. That's boom bop rap. In 2025, you can't even get that from nobody. Like that shit is crazy. So tell us how you even got into rap. You feel me? You kind of know where that's gonna lead into. But like I said, before we get to the bullshit, we're gonna get to the positive shit. I personally know you got songs with Styles P, Chris Brown. You put them drill rappers, C Blue and K Flock, you put them in the stool. A lot of people don't know that. You feel me? Just because of what you be doing on the live and the trolling shit, they don't know that like music is a passion and music is something that they think success is just the jewels and blowing up with. Like it takes time to get there. But I personally think you done made some big moves on top of your talent. So just tell us how you got into rap, how you even started fucking with this shit or whatever.
you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been rapping since I was 12 years old. The way I started rapping was because my mom and my step pops had a studio in Harlem back in the day. They had their own record label called Faces of Death, 13E, and they got distribution
Okay.
through Rakim. Little Brother, they used to be around Rakim, but it wasn't through Rakim. It's sort of like how Nas made Street Dreams Records, and then he had Mass Appeal. They called the
Okay.
distribution through Rakim Little Brother back in the day, which was still backed by Rakim, but it was like that was big for them in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like that got my mom's a couple shows and my step pops a couple shows around the states, and I used to be like young at that time, probably like 9, 10 years old, going into like the first time I recorded in the studio was at 12. But like at
Mm.
9, 10, rapping on stages. I do a little freestyle on stage at 10 years old. My mom's at the step house at the show in Jersey. I remember
Fire.
doing shit like that when they used to like put spray paint on your shirt and brush your shirt on 2 5 back in the days. I
Mm-hmm.
used to get my shirt get my cornrows and we used to guard the church and it'd be litty. I remember shit like that. So that shit like inspired me to write music. See now the way I am, I don't write music no more. So I kind of changed from when I was younger. Before when I used to write music on paper, and then when we transferred it over to want to write your notes, I used to want to write the things down that I thought was impressive. When I started punching in, I started saying the things that I really felt in my heart. So I feel
Yeah.
like the way I am, up like leading up, like I know you got more questions and shit, the music and shit going towards the politics, but leading into the political times that you know about, these are the times where I'm finding a lot of rap in my pockets, and I'm learning that you gotta base this music off your lifestyle and your life, what you're doing, and it's easier to do it when you do it that way. You understand what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
just feel like that's where I come from. Of course, I gotta mention that King's Road. I never looked at it like I had to destroy it because that's where hip hop started, and that's
Yeah.
none of my young niggas looked at it like that. Like we all what we was, whatever we was growing up to protect ourselves. But we never looked at it like the innovation of hip hop, like DJ Scott Rock, KRS-One,
Yeah.
DJ
The
Killer,
pioneers.
Coca Rock, the first rapper. You can look these names up. Coca Rock is the first rapper ever in the first hip hop party. I sat in the park on St. James every Sunday with my old head Coca Rock and picked his brain. And he get free trips out to Amsterdam to this day just for being Coca Rock and get to smoke free weed for being a
Wow.
hip hop legend. He get
Wow.
flying out to the big awards and the Grammys and the Oscars just for being a legend and an innovator in a system that went from being breakdancing to scratching records and having to have the DJ push an MC's record. Nowadays, DJs so Hollywood, they don't even break the record no more. So I really rap boom back because I'm about the culture, bro. That's really
Nah, I
what I
could
do.
tell you
So, like,
that's a skill. I
people
could.
forgot the culture in hip hop, bro, and it's all about everything: your attitude, who you argue with, how you wear your heart on your sleeve, how you put that back into your music. What's your process? So all of that is what got drilled into me as a kid, bro. So really, I started rapping as a kid, bro. And I was like ahead of my time with
So
going in.
you originally from the Bronx, or like you was born
Yeah,
and
bro.
raised from the
I
Bronx?
was born in Our Lady of Mercy Hospital. That shit was a shelter. You heard? That wasn't even. It was it's Montefiore now. When I
Okay,
was
yeah, I know about
when my mom
Montefiore.
had me, for women, all women's shelter. Our Lady of Mercy Hospital. I was born in a shelter / like that had a hospital for the girls in there that was pregnant. Word. That's where I was born. It's Montefiore Hospital now, though, but it's in the Bronx. It's on that's White Plains Road.
Okay.
Going
So
down
where did
towards
the well actually to where did the Queens aspect? Another thing that people don't know, you know, I'm Long Island, Big Boulder Mac. I know you fuck with Jay Wash. You fuck with a couple of the top hoopers from the city, and you had came to Boulder Mac actually in Boulder. I didn't know you at that time, but I know you had came to Boulder Mac and hooped, and I know hooping was also something that was along with hip hop, basketball and rap go hand in hand, along with fashion and shit like that. So we're gonna get back to the rap, but like, how did you get to Queens or around the city? Was it just through hooping, or like you moved and shit?
you one more time, bro. My fault.
How did you start moving around from the Bronx, getting to Queens and shit like that? Was it through hooping? Because I know you had came to Long Island and hooped and shit. Was it you moved? Yeah, like your family moved and shit, or
You get me?
yeah.
So basically, I went to high school in the Bronx, bro, for 3 years. I went to Taft High School, and my junior year of high school, a coach from Queens came to my game. I was hooping, bro. So a coach from Queens came to my game. Coach Edwards, he was from Martin Van Buren High School, and he fake like recruited me, and I always used to watch like Mr. Rivers, niggas like this growing up, and I used to want to get recruited. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
the first coach ever came to me because I was just hyped, bro. Like even for what it was, and I knew the divisions in the PSAL was the A division, and then the highest you could play was double A. And then once I see Martin Van Buren was double A, I was like, fuck that. I'm transferred. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So me and the moms ended up moving to Queens, and that's what it was. I was moving to Martin Van Buren for my senior year of high school going forward,
that's
and
fire.
that's how Queens 2013. I ended up out there in 2012 to 2013 to do my senior year of high school. And that's how I ended up with to meet Jay Wash and niggas like that. That summer that I moved out there in 2012. I moved out there June 2012, bro. And that whole summer, going into when I was about to be a senior, coming that September, I met niggas like Wash. He was going to Pathways. I met a couple niggas, Ray Salnave, Hamadou Diallo.
Yeah, some real
A couple
street
of my,
hoopers.
niggas went to the A. You heard Justin Wright Foreman. He went to high school construction. He was 11th grader when I was in senior. You heard? He was my little man. So he used to bring him to LA Fitness with me. That nigga ended up going to the Juggathon Jazz. My man Moses Brown. I used to bring him to the park with me in Rosedale. He ended up going to the Denver Nuggets. He on the Denver Nuggets right now.
Wow.
Tommy went to the let me see. Wash went overseas. Wash played in Kuwait.
Yeah, he played for that
Um,
cheese.
yeah, he put that Kuwait. My son set, and it's crazy because my first sport wasn't even basketball, bro. That's when they so many hoopers. But like I played in both the night too. You heard? Me and Watts played up there.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like I said, I wasn't tapped in with you, but you definitely, you feel me? That's what I'm like.
I
He's a
fucking
hooper. Like,
my first sport ain't basketball, bro. I won a national championship playing football, gang. That's my first love right there.
you really
Before
fuck
even
with
music, you
football.
heard? Football is my first love. Before music, before anything, football is my first love, bro. You
Where
heard?
what position? What position you play in football?
I played running back, outside linebacker, bro. You think it was my first love? I fell in love with football, bro. I was the man in football. I
Wow.
won a national championship at running back, and I played both sides of the field. I played all three. I
That's
played
fire.
running back, outside linebacker, and I was the kick returner. You heard?
Nah,
Like
that's
I really
fire.
did that.
That's, to be honest with you, that's the main reason why I'll be different. Obviously, there's a lot of podcasters, a lot of people trying to get into this space, a lot of people that's in this space, and I just feel like based on the shit, like I said, we're gonna get to the bullshit, but that's gonna be in the end. I feel like that's why I want to do an interview. A lot of people don't know. They see the tweaking now and the spazzing now and the savage, quote unquote, and they don't know, like, yo, bro, we all got our first loves. We all regular people before the streets come and the hood shit come and start staring us. So like that's pretty ill because I never even knew that you even play football or even like, you feel me. I thought you
Now,
met Jay Wash off street ball. I didn't even know it was through.
I never played high school ball. I never got to play high school ball, none of that on the field. But I played for the Harlem Jets, you heard? I
Okay.
played for the Harlem Jets, and that was a big organization. Well, it wasn't big when I played for them. We made them big. We took them to nationals for the first time ever, and they got all these sponsorship and attention on their
That's dope.
team because of us, because
That's
of my
dope.
team.
That's dope. So when did it? When
So,
did? My bad. What'd you say?
no. I was just saying, like I played football. That was my first love. That's what niggas don't
So
know.
football being the first love, rap being from the Bronx, and like you said, graffiti, not just rap, the whole love of the whole culture and all that. You feel me? When did the
Uh-huh.
street shit come in? Like when did the? Cause that's the same song and dance for everybody. Same thing with me. I played sports. I was on some shit, and the street shit just
So
shook
like,
me up.
you saying when did I say fuck sports? I want to be in the streets.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I never said that.
Okay.
I still want to go to the NBA today. I still want to play in the NFL right now.
Mm-hmm.
It was just what I had to be of where I was growing up at. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And
It's
enlighten
not
them.
about me.
I know. I
It's
know.
not
I
about me.
know that
It's not. Yeah,
neighborhood, but
I'm gonna
enlighten the
get to it.
people.
It's not about me saying, yeah, it's not about me saying really fuck sports or fuck what I was doing. That was that was positive or whatever way you want to put it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really me. It's really about me saying I'm from the Bronx, New York, and at any point of me being on my way to basketball practice, or when I was playing for the Harlem Jets, I was living on the east side of Harlem on 119th and Lexington. At any point, me walking from 119th and Lex all the way to 128th, Third Avenue with my football helmet and my shoulder pads, anything could have happened to me, bro. So it really
Mm-hmm.
wasn't about. It was me growing into having an instinct when I was on my way to shit that was positive, and I seen a bunch of negative shit happen around me.
Yeah. So now let me tell you, not to cut you off. See, the thing with me, that's why I used to be on the lives and shit, and I used to go so hard. Like I'm different. I was actually blessed to have the option to stay on Long Island, and I'm not no super book smart nigga, but it just I can leave it up to God now that I'm older. It's just certain shit that click. Like in 8th grade, 9th grade, all my mans could tell you, I was going back and forth to the Bronx, and I was coming to not even the trenches. I was going to West Babylon. So like Truies, Biggies, like my whole swag was different. But for some reason, in 8th grade, it just clicked like, or 9th grade, it clicked like, all right, I could be in Long Island where like it's still drama and it's still bullshit, but it's nothing like nigga booking me for my fucking Sidekick '08 or my Biggie that my mom bought me because I got decent grades and I got to run. I ain't have to, not saying that Long Island is soft, but I went to West Babylon. I ain't have to deal with that. Unfortunately for you, like you're saying, that wasn't an option along with a whole lot of people that was our age. That wasn't an option. So like you kind of had to adapt to your neighborhood. You got to adapt to what's going on. And to be specific, you could incline no. Niggas don't know about Kingsbridge. I used to take the BX 9 or the 19 to go to Fordham to go shopping, but I would come back to Long Island. You didn't have that option. You're in Kingsbridge. Like this is where all the bullshit that's going on, you gotta adapt to it. So elaborate on that a little bit.
I gotta wake up, go to sleep at, go to the chicken spot at, go play in the park at, go up the block to the other side of Kingsbridge and see my father and my grandmother at, and come back down the block towards my other grandmother crib to go to sleep at again, and play manhunt and play tag and fight and get in brawls and still come back outside and beat on that block. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, it's really not about, like I said, me saying fuck the positive shit I was into. Everybody on Kingsbridge played basketball, you heard?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody on Kingsbridge played football, you heard? The toughest trick on my body, man, low. He was the best nigga in handball, you heard? He could be, I'll put the money up on him versus anybody in handball, myself there. So it wasn't really like we gave a fuck about all two shit. We both had our own talents in us. It was just the dynamic of who was against us, bro. And none of us ain't really want to die, bro.
Yeah,
No.
survival
So
tactics.
it just gives you this animal instinct, bro. It's like Darwin's effect, bro. You gotta learn how to adapt to your situations, bro.
Yeah.
So I grew up in the dynamic of my friends always wanted to be in competition with each other, bro. So that alone make you learn that you gotta defend yourself with niggas instantly, bro.
So
Because
where
my
did the
fights was always right on my block, bro. That's where it all started. Like within my own circle, bro. We fought each other, and then we fought the ops.
yeah, yeah,
Fighting
yeah.
each other made us. It's like nigga, we fighting so much. Let's go on the drill.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So where did the gang shit? I
nigga.
know recently you was on a drop your flag challenge. I don't want to go too deep into that because you know what I'm saying that's not really what we're here for. We're gonna get to the bullshit, but this not really
Bro,
one of
I
the
don't give
bullshit topics I really want to go
a fuck
to into. But
what you
how did
ask
it
me, bro.
start though?
You got me here, bro. I don't care what you ask me, but as far as
That's what I'm
turning
saying.
crip,
We know the end. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking you more so of the beginning of it. We know the end of it. You drop your flag. You're not fucking with. Cool, whatever. But how did you even? What led
I
up
turned
into
crip, bro.
getting in that
I
world?
turned, I turned crip, bro, because niggas cut my uncle, bro. It's
Okay,
personal, bro.
okay.
Cut my uncle, bro. The whole block ran on him, bro. They left him in a building to bleed to death, nigga. And
Word.
the cut that was on his wrist, the doctor said if it was a half an inch deeper, my uncle would have bled to death. My grandmother's son, nigga.
Oh
So I
wow.
took that personal.
Oh
I took
wow.
that
I ain't know.
personal.
See, that's why I asked you this. I ain't know that. I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
I took that personal. So it was never really about my block's dynamic or what my block was about. And then after a while, I wasn't angry no more because niggas start you don't run into nobody, and then it's like how you can be angry every day about somebody you can't run into, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
don't go on search and destroy. I don't go on search and destroy missions, bro. If I can't run into you, then I ain't looking for you too hard, bro. I'm gonna run into you. Understand what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like
We're gonna run
I'm
to
not
you.
looking.
We're into each other.
So at the end of the day, bro, word, bro. Like that's what ended up. Then it turned into the music, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
So
always had a go ahead.
so that's the bullshit. That I really wasn't trying to get into the gang bullshit. I just wanted to ask how, and you actually answered that perfectly because I didn't know that. I just thought like
That's what
regular
it
young
was,
nigga
bro.
shit. Like,
I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. I never wanted to turn quick and destroy the world with it. You understand what I'm saying, bro?
mm-hmm.
I always feel like I'm gonna be involved in something. I'm a grown ass man at the end of the day. That's why I chose to drop my flag the way I did because I felt like if any crip in the United States of America see me and feel like, yeah, oh, that put your hands up. You understand what I'm saying? It's not
Facts.
about the Bronx. Relly's bigger than the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
So it's bigger than me to the Bronx to get a put off. Because I might still need a put off. I've been other places with that state. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I might still need a put off Ohio. I might still need a put off in Cali. I might still need a put off in Atlanta to the niggas I dealt with and broke bread with and been around and held ground with. You understand? So
Yeah.
it's bigger than the. So that's why I said I could drop my flag because I'm universal, bro. I'm coast to coast with mine.
Nah.
So at the
Yeah.
end of the day, boy, I'm not neighborhood on Instagram, but there's certain niggas that have been out of town with me don't feel that way in their heart. So
So
at the end of the day,
my
that's why
thing with
I
it,
took bro.
what you
That's why I
say?
took it in bro. That's why I took it and did music because I ain't never want to destroy with the shit, bro. I could
Yeah.
have been pushed and crashed out with this shit, bro. You feel me? I did it.
That's my take with it. To be honest, like I don't like I be sitting back. I don't now I got the tools to express my opinion, but certain shit I'm still not gonna express my opinion because simply like I've been upstate, like you feel me? So whether it's Blood, Crip, GD, whatever, National, Bronx, New York, whatever, gang banging only has two options. And if you do other shit, you have a whole bunch of options. Like you feel me? Like if you gang bang to the core, you're gonna die, you're gonna go to jail. If you do everything else, you get to fucking travel the fucking country, travel the world, bowl out, see different bitches, fuck different bitches, do fly shit. Gang banging, if you make that a super priority and make that's why Hocus, I don't know Hocus from a hole in the wall, I don't need to know him whether I support it or I don't support it, my opinion doesn't really matter. But I feel like it simply makes sense because why tie yourself down to two options when life has so much to offer and so many options? And this coming from nigga, I done been north and seen gang banging. I done been in Kingsbridge. I done been in Brooklyn. I done been right here in Long Island. So that's just my personal take on it. So that's why I said I didn't really want to even go too dive because the bullshit that we're gonna get into, that's not personally the bullshit. Like in my world, I feel like you did the right thing because simple as that. Like it's only two options. You're either gonna die or you're gonna go to jail for a long time. And I don't care how gangster a nigga think they is or how much money nobody wanna do that. Ain't no pussy in jail. So I feel like you, Hocus, anybody else that did that, more power to y'all for that reason alone. Anything else, anyway, a nigga feel, a bitch feel, I don't care. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But like you were saying earlier, how did that tie into the? I mean, you tied that into the music. So that's the little bullshit that we get into. Obviously, you hate this nigga. You hate him. I don't want to put the words in your mouth, hate, but you dislike this man. You feel me? I know the reason. We're not gonna get into mentioning purple specific names of the reason why, but I actually not just saying this shit because I'm interviewing you. There's a lot of shit. I'm gonna say this straight up. It's a lot of shit you do on the internet that I don't agree with, don't fuck with. But when it comes down to the basic of why you don't like Davies, I actually agree with you. Like, you feel me? I feel like if I'm fucking with you to a certain level, because you can fuck with a nigga to whatever level, but if I'm locked in with you to a certain level and an unfortunate situation happened, and I feel like not because he's superior to you, but I feel like you're in a position that you can fix the situation. Cause I've done that. I ain't gonna front. I had niggas sneak though. It was a little bit of butt. I had niggas sneak thief, and it was nothing like you and Dave East relationship. But I had niggas sneak thief some weed out the spot when I wasn't in there. I hollered at big bro that I knew was cool with the little nigga, and I got my weed back. That little nigga's not a bitch. He's not soft, but out of respect for big bro and how big bro fuck with me, he made sure he ironed that out. So a lot of people don't know why. They think you just be trolling the nigga and you just want to bother the nigga. So if you could give us a little synopsis of how you even musically, how y'all even got locked in, and then you don't gotta go mention niggas' names, but how the situation transpired where you was like, man, fuck that, I'm doing my own thing.
I'm
Like,
at East. I'm at East to a friend who I thought was my friend, and he told him I know how to rap. East asked to hear my music, and I played it for him in the studio, and he got on my song. So he did,
that's fine.
and then from there, me and Boy was just like a rap duo. Anytime he was doing, he was calling my phone to pull up, and shit went sour between me and Boy due to his friends being haters, mad that I was going up before them, and they've been around them the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And all honesty, bro, when I look back there, I start to notice that that's just what the game is, bro. Niggas be sitting around these rappers so long and be stressed out, bro. That they life not changing, but it just be because of them, bro. They don't never notice that. That
Yeah,
is because of them.
they're not making the
Now
right
the niggas,
decisions.
now the niggas that don't got the full package. You the nigga that keep going back and forth to jail and keep thinking that this rap is impressed by you coming home
Mm-hmm.
20 pounds of weight where you and
Mm-hmm.
bugged out. Bro,
Yeah.
y'all niggas want to be rappers and they get around these rappers and y'all can't y'all can't be the talent because talent is more than just knowing how to rap, bro. It's the full package, bro. And when you naturally got it, it doesn't have to be explained. People told you that 100 times. When you got it, you don't have to explain it. You just
For
have
sure.
it.
For sure.
Hold on. So it's like when I stepped in certain situations, bro, it was just I had it, bro. And niggas didn't have it. Even in dice games that niggas backdoor me. When I stepped in the dice game, I had it. Niggas didn't have it. They was mad. They grouped up on me. I can't beat a group of people. I'm 5'9", 107 pounds, bro. Y'all niggas is 5'8", and y'all even semi know how to fight. And I'm one, bro. Like I can't. I can beat two people, three people, one per. I can't beat five people at once, bro.
Nah,
And
hell
then
no.
ground things that get involved is like, who am I, Superman, bro? What the fuck y'all niggas be wanting me to do? When
And
it
like
come down
and
to
like you
nigga,
mentioned
like
before, not to cut you off, but that's another thing. That's why the backdoor term, I'm not really too big on the backdoor because you let your guard down. Come like you
that's why
said,
I'm bro. That's why I'm so argumentative because I be wanting niggas to know I don't like them, bro. I would
yeah.
never backdoor you, bro. I've always told you, dig or some shit like that if I didn't like you, bro. Niggas
Mm-hmm.
be sitting there wanna play like niggas man to sneak attack niggas, bro. I'm not no fucking ninja.
Nah, yeah, I respect that. I really do respect that because that's that. Not saying nothing towards nobody, but you book a nigga like in Africa. You know I'm African and shit. In Africa, niggas have the fanny pack. They follow the trend, but they keep the fanny pack to the front because it's like, all right, if you gonna book me, you gonna have to look me in my face. You gonna have to take this shit off my chest instead of pickpocket me. Because in Africa, it's not really robbing. You might be in a crowd like on a train, like how niggas you do pickpocket, whatever. Well, in Ghana, niggas had the fanny pack close to your chest because it's like, all right, if you think you on that and you think I'm not on that, you need to come take this. And it happens. People still get booked like that. You need to come take. But if you do some sneak shit and I let my guard down, I'm comfortable. That's why I said I could say it again. There's a lot of things that you do that I don't agree with, but that right there, I had to clear it up, and I want to speak your piece because people don't understand it. People be thinking just because you troll a lot, you just trolling a nigga. Even recently, the whole shit with 2-6 and KG and them, I understood why you was going at them like that. Yeah, it got nipped in the bud. You apologize, they apologize, whatever the fuck. But I understood the energy for. Let's say you've been beefing with 30 niggas on Instagram in the last 2 years, and I don't agree with the 29. That one right there, I understand. Even if I don't agree, I understood where you was coming from because like you people are associated with somebody that backdoor me that did some slime shit. Like if that's what y'all repping part of y'all gang, whatever. But that's not how I met this person. That's not how I was around this person. I was around this person like, we cool. We had the dice game. We vibing, and then niggas do some left field shit. So I definitely want to make that clear to you that a lot of bullshit I don't be with, but that right there, I actually understand. Like you feel me? And like I said, an older person when I was in a similar situation, an older person did what you expected Dave used to do. Like I can honestly say it. He's gonna be watching this. He fuck me this day. He's gonna watch this interview. He watch everything I do. He's gonna be like, yo, that's a fact. Like niggas did some sneak shit to my son, and he was on some fake bullshit trying to do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, nah, you don't gotta do none of that. Be patient. I'm gonna get you your shit back. And then the person that took it, they came to me and was on some like, it was still weird. I didn't trust them, but it's like I don't even care, bro. I got my shit back. OG, he's not really OG, but big bro did what I expected. Now, if he didn't, I would have been mad at the nigga I would have been going at the nigga that took the shit, and I'd be going at big bro, knowing that he had the power to do it, and he chose not to do it. So if it's fuck me, it's fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But moving forward though, how you plan on
Respectfully, my fault. I
what
was
you
like my blood, my fault. I was quiet. But nah, yeah, respectfully, I hear everything you just said.
what you say?
I said, nah, I was lighting my blunt. That's why I got quiet. But respectfully, nah, I heard everything you just said. Nah, it made sense.
Nah, yeah, son. So what you got going forward? I know you and Neno got the podcast show and shit. I feel like that's the ill shit y'all got going on.
Oh, right. Yeah, nah, yeah, hell yeah, bro. The Brown and Relly show. See, like we put it together because we was all on the live together. Brown jumped up on YouTube and started building his platform because he had stories on himself. Because he had been in situations, the
Yeah.
worst situations that you could be in life when you're incarcerated. So he felt like he needed to share a story too with a fan base that he built for himself. I got with Brown, he already had 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's what y'all just need to understand. So I can't even say that me and like you feel me? I'm gonna can't Nino up live with me, bro. That shit didn't get him no followers that he didn't lose, bro. He done lost 3 Instagrams, bro. And then figured out a way to go over to YouTube.
How did y'all hold up? About four. Let me bring that back. Actually, like obviously it was through live, but like we have a connection through live and shit. Like, but how did y'all even take that and really? Because niggas be weird, bro. Like you know how that shit go.
We ain't meet each other yet. Yeah.
Oh, that's Neno right there.
Yeah, Nino right here.
Yo, what's going on? Though? What's chowing on? Shot now. Let me stop. What's the word, Neno? Ain't shit, man. I'm Jug. Me and Relly, we've been on this live. So yeah, so elaborate. How did that even like? Or unless you want to explain, how did this even like? Cause it be a lot of weird. We just gonna call a spade a spade. Niggas be coming up there with weird. How did y'all link up and actually to the point where y'all chilling together now?
To my knowledge, I would say this. Like, when I came home, a lot of niggas wasn't like jacking my niggas. You heard from my side of town or whatever, right? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So when it ran live shit, I heard about the CC show and shit, but I was kind of late for that. So one day the nigga Ruddy, I keep hearing about the TV shit, so we go over there. He came my man Freshie up type shit. And he feel me, he gave my son Plessy some shiny up there for more music and shit. Every day after that, we kept came with the bros up. So by him doing that, I came up one day. So we kick in. So now I'm learning social media now. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So now really the nigga that's like pushing the bros, like trying to get the bro story heard, and that opened doors for me by going on his live. So that's how I built the Neno platform. So when I built my platform for YouTube, because I've been studying this shit, I've been studying in social media for ever since I've been home. I'm like, damn, I needed somebody to be right beside me with it. Put me something. What else I could get? So I really,
That's fire.
it makes sense.
That's
It worked
fire.
out because we the same area. Like that's just how life worked out, bro. It could have been different where we were so far away from each other that we would have never been able to even link up for a podcast. So
Yeah.
some shit just works out the way it's supposed to work out. You understand what I'm saying, bro?
Nah,
Me
yeah,
and Brown
facts.
ended up linking up. A lot of niggas' biggest thing is, yo, how the fuck y'all niggas linking up? Y'all done had arguments with each other before because at the end of the day, bro, real people that really did real things know that if you ain't physically hurt nobody or nobody physically got hurt, all of that shit is water under the bridge.
Yeah, that's like us. I ain't gonna hold you. Like our shit, bro.
Understand what I'm saying?
I was really just
Why I'm on the
defending
phone.
somebody else. So we never had no
I didn't
real issue.
told you shit before. Where it said we not even supposed to be doing an interview right now. You understand what I'm saying, bro?
Word.
And you done returned it back. I'm not saying like it was just one way. Like you ain't no punk. So at the end of the day, nigga, you get what I'm saying, bro?
But nah, but let me tell you something of growth though. Like I'm really like on some spiritual decline. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna ask Neno some more questions too. But simply,
yeah,
like I was on that live, you know, that live with 26 and KG. I don't know how many viewers, but I did that. The same shit you did with them niggas, I did. I called you or nobody told me, nobody forced me. I called you like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna go into detail, but nigga, my bad because I'm over here caught up in some shit. And I'm a stand-up nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about me because I know I got integrity. I know why I'm doing what I'm doing and I know what I'm about. So I don't gotta prove it to the internet or prove it like you said. Once you know, it's easy to get with like-minded people. You feel me? It's easy to get with. So that's why it's not nothing like, you feel me? Because it was a third party involved that made me even get into. It was a point in time when you was going at it with Smurf. It was a point in time where my whole city was trying to go against you. I was just like, bro, he ain't do shit to me. He ain't say nothing about me. So you feel me? And I don't. We from the same city, but I don't even know y'all niggas like that. Like, you feel me? It's a couple niggas I do know that I ride for, and I ended up trying to ride for niggas, and it backfired against me. Like, you feel what I'm trying to say? So, like you said, once it ain't no bloodshed, it ain't no crazy shit. It ain't nothing to lock back in and get with the bigger picture. And Neno, I'm not going front. Neno content be dope too because, like I said, that's why I was going so hard. I'm not your typical Long Island nigga. Like I was in Brooklyn. I'm really from Kain, but I'm mixed a little bit uptown, mixed a little bit Brooklyn, and then I decided. Shout out to my parents. You feel me? They split up or whatever. But having those opportunities, I made the decision to stay on Long Island. Like, you feel me?
Okay, and that's Chef G Hood.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm really, you feel me? Like I'm really from Katin size. Like I went to PS 249. You feel me? I just moved to Long Island. I was going back and forth. Like I still be going back and forth. I'm cool. Shout out to my niggas from the whole 40s. Them is my sons. Like, you feel me? I'm still
Trey credit. The 40s.
40, yeah, 46. You know they got the 20s, 30s, 26. They from 20 East 26th Street. So the 20s, 30s, 40s, 90s, the whole Flatbush.
I'm trolling, Jug.
Nah. Nah, shout out. What's the nigga that blew his fucking fist off like that was a rolling 40s nigga. But Neno though, real quick, yo, Neno, what's the craziest squabble? Like, we're not gonna get into it. Maybe on a separate time, a separate specific interview, we'll get into the whole like P Films type of breaking down the Woo and Choo and this. But up north, cause I ain't gonna front. I'll tell you my short little quick story. It's a nigga that he wasn't really having it like that. And I did my time during the pandemic. So even my friends that was my acquaintances, they fuck with me so much, they sending me bread. So my books was, besides my family and shit, my books was a little bit extra sturdy just because, nigga, these niggas is doing UE. So if a nigga send me $1 off of UE or 50 off of UE, the store's only 75. So I'm loading up. So it was a nigga, he ain't had no family and shit. Every time I bun with the nigga, no freaking in the bathroom, we have a safe. I tell that nigga, I was in Watertown. Watertown's sweet. Watertown is closed, but you should know. I used to send a nigga like, yo, go to my my locker and get right. If you want to make a meal, do. You want some snacks after this specific spliff, after this cipher? I told a nigga like, yo, bro, I got one bag of shebangs. You know you got to drop a disbursement for your shebangs. Like, yo, I got one bag of shebangs. You can have the whole locker. You could take whatever you want. Just don't take my chips. What that nigga do? Take my chips. And then he's popping it. He's a Buffalo nigga. Then he popping it. Yeah, Long Island niggas ain't on shit. That nigga ain't gonna do shit. So like I had no choice but to hit the laundry room with the nigga because it's like, bro, not only did you violate, you like standing on business. So like for the medium to the max, before y'all go, what's one situation, Neno, that was like, nah, I'm gonna have to party this nigga. Like, not even on some gang shit, just in general, like just we got to squabble. Like I ain't even on that, but I'm on that.
Alright, boom. I had got out the box. Right? Boom. I was in fucking I was in Sing Sing. I got out the box. So now I come out my cell, my needle pick was emotional. I just box. So I'm on gate. I'm yelling all night. So the old nigga like, yo, I gotta go to the street and I gotta work. So I'm like, whatever. So I'm still on gate yelling all night. Nigga, we locked out for breakfast. That nigga pop my bottle. You heard, bro? He fake spank me. I ain't gonna front. Old nigga fake spank me.
Nah, get like that. Them old niggas be on some shit.
He did that. He go to work and sign in. So he done dipped and left the whole spot. So I just had to take that. That's what on the hot shit.
Yeah. Nah, but see, but I fuck with you for that though, cause a lot of niggas be trying to make it seem like, nah, nigga, I'm undefeated, nigga. I ain't never take a loss, nigga. Like, bro, hey, get real, bro.
I ain't gonna front you. That nigga really, he set me down. I ain't gonna front.
Nah, I get like that though.
My shit was twisted.
Nah, yeah, that's fine though. I really respect that. But yo, listen, Relly, you got anything you want to say before you get out? Neno, I ain't gonna front. If you want, I'm gonna tap in with Relly, get my information or whatever. We'll do our own specific, like you feel me. You know, this is business, so we could do our own specific shit.
Man, so you could get more deep into what you want to ask them because y'all can dive into your own type of shit.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yo, Relly, for real. This is live on air. I genuinely appreciate that. You heard. This is my first week setting this shit up, and I'm not going front. We 42 minutes in. I'm hyped. You did great, bro. I appreciate you.
With you for 40 minutes, man.
Word,
I don't even
sit love.
down with niggas for damn near hour. So let me, I fuck with you, bro.
Nah, I appreciate that. And I just like I was telling you, bro, I'm not really on no like yes, the negative shit gets the connotation and shit, but at the end of the day, we all human, bro. Like, you feel me? So I really like that you was able to holler on some positive shit. Like, you feel me? You got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Lead us or leave us, man, to the youth, man. Look at your elders and tell them lead us or leave us, bro. If you feel like you're in a situation where you controlled by people that want you to do federal favors for us, ask your elders one question. Are you going to lead us or leave us alone? Because when you're in jail, that's all they're going to do is leave you. So you might as well focus on how you got your freedom, you heard? Because that'll make you a real man and not a gang member, foot soldier nigga that's about to die for nothing.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact. Yo, I appreciate you, really. Yo, Neno, I appreciate you too. We're gonna do our own.
Something to die for nothing, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. That's real love right there, man. Really good looking. I'm gonna holler at y'all when I get up off the air, son.
All right, say that, bro. All right, that's a bet, bro.
Love. Yes, sir. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That was fire. That was a calm episode. You know what I'm saying? Look at really in a different light. I know y'all expected me to get into that real bullshit. Shout out to Neno Brown Choo. I ain't going front. I'll be tapped into his content too. He tapped into Kwame Kain TV. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hyped. That was definitely dope though, son. But we gonna get up out of here. Appreciate y'all. Love, man.